Here we go again with another Cool Loser Tech video. Today's segment is going to be in the best apps of the week. Alright, some of you guys know just 2 days ago, November 15th, 2011 was my first year anniversary for my Cool Loser Tech. And I have to thank you guys all for such a great success I've been having. All the positive motivation that I get from every one of you and spreading the word just helps me out a lot. I just love you guys. Thank you for being there for me. So let's take a look at the live wallpaper in the background. It's called a Live TV, free version. And if you look at its eyes, you can see its eyes looks around where I tap on the screen. You can tap on these little buttons here. So check it out for yourself. I'm just going to move on. Okay, let's start off with Any.DO. This application is perfect for the people who want to leave themselves notes. I'm sorry about the white. It's actually not looking very well, but no problem. I can change that. Go to more and change it to black. There's the theme black. Let's go back and let's take a look at it now. I have notes already down that I put for the day. The thing that's going to be really attractive is that you can leave yourself notes. If you don't accomplish it through the day, it'll go to the next day. And it keeps moving over and over to the next day until you accomplish it, so you'll never be able to forget it. So you can just type it up here just really easily. And I'm just going to press hi. I don't know how it does it, but it comes up with like little predictions of a whole bunch of stuff. And let's press there and we get hi. And that's for today, like saying hi. If I'm done with that, just slice it over and it goes to the very end and it's done. It just means it's checked off, so it won't go to the next day. Here we say don't delete this, just go over. And I can click on the X's, and the X's will actually make them disappear off the list so you won't see them. If I want to hold down on it, I could actually move them down to further down the list, but I'm just going to keep it there. And just click, and you will see options here. We got edit, we can prioritize, folder, reminders. So if you set to the reminders, you will see that we got the calendar going on here. Let's set it up for 26 at 2 p.m. Now it's 4 p.m. Go up one time, go on one time, 4, go right. Now we'll go there only once. What does it mean? Once a day, once a week, once a month. So now let's go back and it should be moved. And here we have later. And we can click on the microphone. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And you can see there I just spoke and it came up, and just click on it and it's done. On the list to do. Here we have Fuugo. Fuugo is actually a really unique application. I know lots of you guys are going to like it because you guys are fans of Break, YouTube, a whole bunch of fashion, sports, entertainment, clips. It's going to be like rounding all those into one little place so you can search through them. This is like the top box, so the stuff that's in the front page that you can see and you can go through. I'm just going to click on it. Videos load very quick, and you see it tap the screen and it comes up with some options, and I'm just gonna go back to home. You can see the catalogs, search, you can do settings, and you can also download videos so that way you can watch them later. You can favorite stuff and recommend to other people, so you can sign in with your Facebook and Twitter, I believe. And if you scroll to the right side, you see that there's Break, there's YouTube, there's comedy, fashion, Fuugo. So there's little lists and categories that you can go through here. You can click, if you want to go on into sports, click on sports, and you will see we have little widget type things going on here. I mean, it's got to load some and then keep going down, and they're individually going there, but there's still more. So you know, you can keep going through the NBA if you want to go through. Honestly, guys, I believe this is going to be such a really powerful app for you guys to play with. It's really great. And now we have Hooked. Are you a big game freak? Are you? Well, Hooked will get you even more hooked into games. You know how the Android market's really clogged with a whole bunch of stuff. They're not all good games. Some of them are boring. They're not your type. Well, this is going to be an application to help you out with finding your best next addicted game. You can search for what type of game you're going to want to play, and here's little relevance by newest, by rating. You can choose your category. If you just want to have a sports game, what ratings do you want it to be? And then here's me. So this is my little channel profile. So I'm logged in with my Facebook, so it's going to show you me my Facebook name and what I've been playing and like hours played. I haven't installed any through here yet, but I did go through game list and I found really awesome games that I'm going to be reviewing pretty soon. And it is these 8 games that I found. Games. And here we go. Recommendations for me. Most liked or most played. Let's go to most played to see what's happening in most played. And here we have by percentage. But if we click on it, we will go to the page and it'll tell me more fans that liked this type of game also downloaded these. There's the description. You scroll down and you will get the ratings and the 5 stars and whatever, and how many people are playing this game. And if you don't want to download it right now, save for later. It saves to the page. Let's go back, and it should be 9, and there's 9 games. So you don't have to even download. You can save them, and then later, if you're done playing your other game, uninstall that one, install this one. It's gonna be a great way. Hooked. It's gonna get you hooked. It'll probably put me out of business. GetJar. This application is not on the Android market, but I'll put a link to where I got it and the QR code. What this application does, it actually has its own little market going on. What's special about this market is that they give away free paid apps, as in they'll have like maybe 3 paid apps that you want to get. Might be even $6-7 worth of a game. I don't know how frequent they give free games, but this is another way of searching for games and getting paid apps for free legitimately, which is legal and it's not a problem. You know, you can search through everything, sign in, favorite, see your profile and everything. SwipeSwitcher. This application is the light version, and I'm perfectly fine with the light version, and this is exactly what it'll do. Let me click in it, and you can see those little red lines on the side. It is gestures that you can slide over to unlock different type of things. It'll give you a description of how to, you know, set it up, how to get it going. You can enable and disable it from here. Advanced settings, if you go to advanced, it'll go to different controls of colors when you pop it up. Alright, so let's go into the starting position, and let's take a look right here. Right upper half is this half, and I enabled a text messaging feature, and then the right lower half enabled my Gmail. Nothing on the upper left, and the lower left bottom opens up my camera. I'm gonna go back. Let's go to complete. Outside of the screen, slide in. You see that little blue bar right in the middle of the screen? Let go. I'm gonna go right to my text messages. Now let's see what the bottom right does. Goes to my Gmail. Remember the camera? Right to the camera. So these are quick gestures that you can have for it. It is kind of annoying because if you're kind of switching through here and then you grab out, you see that? I just accidentally grabbed all the way out there. That's the problem. If you're good just touching the middle of the screen, you're not going to have that problem. I can be in any application. So yes, it is just like SwipePad, but SwipePad is this. Click on it, and now we can see on the upper left, there is my red bar, which I left out for the other one because I didn't want to have 2 of them in the same spot. But you can see enable SwipePad, and there's more settings there you're going to check out, but I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to swipe, and you can see here I got my applications that I set. So you can set shortcuts to your browser, contacts, you can even set widgets on here if you wanted to. But these are the top applications that I always use that I want to go into right on the fly. If you want to change stuff, just hold it down on there until it vibrates, and it'll give you this little menu that says what you want to set on there. Now we have QuickDesk. QuickDesk is an application to help you with more toggles, more shortcuts, more quicker ways to get to your stuff. And you can see here, drag it up, and I can go to my recent applications. When you run QuickDesk, it's going to help you out how to do these things. For an example, let's go over here, click on QuickDesk, and it's going to pop up like a little widget type. I have a widget right here and another widget where I can toggle on off. I set shortcuts up here, and you can just hold in the background and you go into the editing mode. You can add applications, rearrange things through here. So it's a QuickDesk. It's a really cool thing that you go to and you click back, and that's out of the editing mode, and then we can go back and we go back into things. So, and instead of doing it that way, you can just double tap on the home and it pops up just like that. Check that out. That's really cool. Double tap and it goes right to it. Now we have DroidVox Demo. If you like to change your voice and do different things, it only gives you 2 voices to choose from, but this is the light version. Looking up here is a little phone thing, which is if you're talking on the phone, you can actually have this application play. Down there is to hear yourself. It repeats after everything you say. Here's the record button so you can send it to people, and it's to play what you recorded, and here is to send to whoever you wanted to do. I'm going to press repeat mode. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
How are you guys doing?
How are you guys doing?
And I don't have to press any button, it just knows when I talk. Let's go to this one.
Let's go to this one. Android rules.
Droid.
Droid.
And you can see that has mess arounds there. If you move this, it actually tunes the tune.
And you can see that has mess arounds there. If you move this, it actually tunes the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we have TiKL. And I reviewed it before. I know people get mad that I reviewed apps and games before, but it's necessary, guys. Some applications get lost. Some people don't even go far back. I've reviewed over 800 applications. Obviously, from number 1 all the way through 79, there's these app reviews for you. But this application is so good that you can talk to anybody walkie-talkie style. I'm just gonna click here. Hey Edgar, are you awake? I haven't talked to him until yesterday, and I just beeped him. I'm just testing out this TiKL app, and you're on YouTube. The more the merrier. So you can see we have to take turns if you... So that's how you're going to chat. It's going to go through your 3G, 4G data, whatever you have. Even Wi-Fi goes through it. And honestly, I have this application running all the time, and I don't see a difference in my battery really. So you have to have a phone number to use this application because it actually sends signals to your phone. And the person who you're going to push to talk is going to have this application to also obviously run it. Are you one of those people who don't have unlimited text? No problem. Chat right here. Look at this. I tested it out, and you can send text messages, you can send files, you can send pictures and videos, you can even send them voice messages. Really awesome. I like it. And the thing is that you don't have to just chat with one person. You can actually send to multiple people. I can go into my contacts, which I'm not going to because it shows all their numbers. So you can push to talk to 10 people if you would like. You can talk to multiple amount of group people. Such a great application. You could also go into the settings and change different sounds or notifications between different people. Start using TiKL to get a hold of people, just like walkie-talkie, kind of like Nextel chirping to people. It's awesome. Get it. And last but not least, we have Just In Case. This application is for the people who actually have worrying friends or family calling you, hey, where you at? Where you at? He hasn't come back home yet or anything. Let's say I'm gone, but nobody knows where I'm at. So if something happens to me, how am I going to let people know where I'm at? This is the only problem, that you can only send it to emails. It won't send it to phone numbers, which is sucky, but a lot of numbers now have like little emails that go to our numbers. So you can enter those emails that goes to our phone number so that we can get text messages right to our phone. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but you can enter those in here or just email it to whoever, like your parents, your friends, or work or whatever. So there's where you enter the email subject. If you don't hear from me, something's wrong, and then message saying where I'm possibly going to be at, where I'm heard at, and then over here you set what year, the month, and the day, and you scroll up, you get the hours, and you can make this public, send last known location. This is going to help you out with those things. If you go into here, this is my already notes taken, and where am I? There's a deadline, make public, no, send location, yes, and if you do not know about my whereabouts, and there's a description of what's going on, where I would be. Cancel the alarm if you have to, and go back. And here is my live signal, which your friends, without even contacting you, can figure out if you're alive or not, because they can send little signals, because your phone sends signals. If you're still moving around with your phone, it's gonna know if you're alive or not. Because there's times for me where I'm like, oh my god, if something happens to me, no one's gonna know. I can leave myself a little message that will send to people in case something did happen to me. They can find me. Test it out for yourself. And there we have it. These are the best apps of the week right off the market, brought to you by me, the Cool Loser. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for holding off for my time that I always take a while to upload. Those of you guys who watch my video on my UI ROM, I'm running that. If you don't, go check out my other videos on my channel that I have a review on my UI. It's only for my UI. This is my unlock screen. Here is the same thing like I showed you guys before. Here's my missed calls, my messages, and there's to unlock the screen. And in order for me to open it, just let go right there, and I'd go to my call. I'm not going to do it, but there's to my messages, and it'll go right to my messages just like that. Lock the screen again, turn it off, and to open it up, and there we go.
Please rate my video and give me a thumbs up. Comment on my video and tell me what's up. Subscribe to my channel, don't forget to spread the word. Tell them who's the best, it's the Cool Loser. Follow me on Twitter, on Google+, on Facebook, so we can stay in touch.